Imagine a city with zero crime, zero traffic, and zero pollution. A place where robots take out your trash, your fridge refills itself, and your home checks your health while you sleep. Toyota calls this woven city. But if you read the fine print, you realize this isn't a city at all. It's a petri dish. The 2,000 people moving in right now aren't just residents. They are lab rats in the most expensive human experiment in history. Most cities have mayors. Woven City has a CEO. Built on the ruins of an old car factory near Mount Fuji, this is technically private property, which means the normal laws of Japan don't apply here in the same way. Toyota's CEO, Akio Toyoda, famously admitted that in this city, he is the, quote, sovereign. Today, we are exposing the secret operating system hidden beneath the streets of this $10 billion utopia. And why? Once you move into Woven City, you might never truly be able to close the door. To build this prison, Toyota hired one of the world's most famous architects, Bjarke Ingels. His design is a paradox. While the underground is a dark machine, the surface is almost entirely made of wood. Using a technique called Japanese joinery, the buildings are assembled without nails. But don't let the tradition fool you. These beams weren't cut by hand. They were carved by robotic arms, to a precision of a fraction of a millimeter. Toyota claims this is to sequester carbon and save the planet. But critics see it differently. By building a city out of wood in the shadow of Mount Fuji, they have created a beautiful, flammable cage that looks more like a resort than a laboratory. But why build a $10 billion city just to test a few self-driving cars? The real secret isn't the city made of wood and glass. It's the digital twin. Toyota has built a perfect virtual replica of Woven City inside a supercomputer. Every sensor, every camera, and every smart device in the real city sends a constant stream of data to the virtual one. They aren't just watching you, they are simulating you. When a resident walks down the street in the real world, their digital avatar does the exact same thing in the simulation. It goes deeper than just tracking your location. Toyota holds patents for homes that listen to your body. Sensors in the floor track your weight. The smart toilet analyzes your waste to check your nutrition. And the bathroom mirror reads your pulse. If you get sick in Woven City, the company knows about it before you even call a doctor. The goal is to predict what you will buy, where you will walk, and even who you will talk to, before you even decide to do it yourself. On the surface, Woven City looks like a park. It's green, quiet, and peaceful. But that peace is an illusion, created by what they are hiding 30 feet below your shoes. This is the logistics street. It is a massive, subterranean artery that runs beneath the entire city. And, unlike the streets above, humans are strictly banned from entering. Down here, armies of autonomous robots called e-pallets work in total darkness. They move your food, your Amazon packages, and even your trash, whisking it away silently so you never have to see a garbage truck again. These tunnels connect directly to the basement of every single home. A robot drives under your house, loads a package onto a lift, and it appears inside your living room like magic. Convenience. delivered by a machine you are never allowed to see. But these robots aren't just delivery trucks. They are shapeshifters. Toyota designed them to be mobile retail units. Need new shoes? A mobile shoe store drives to your front door. Need a haircut? A robotic salon parks in your driveway. In Woven City, you don't go to the shops. The shops drive to you. But the strangest part of Woven City is that it doesn't plug into the grid. The entire city runs on hydrogen. Instead of power lines, residents use these portable hydrogen cartridges. Imagine an AA battery, but the size of a fire extinguisher. When your house runs low on power, you don't pay a bill. A robot delivers a fresh hydrogen canister, swaps it into your wall, and takes the empty one away. It sounds clean, but living on top of thousands of pressurized hydrogen tanks carries a risk that no normal city would accept. But here, safety is secondary to the data. Toyota isn't the first company to try this. Years ago, Google tried to build a smart city in Toronto called Sidewalk Labs. It failed miserably. The citizens revolted. They refused to let a search engine track their every move. So why is Toyota succeeding where Google failed? Simple. Google tried to build on public land. They had to ask for permission. Toyota owns the dirt. They didn't ask for permission. They just built the fence. So, who would agree to live inside a machine? In late 2025, the first 360 residents moved in. Toyota calls them weavers. They are mostly Toyota employees, visiting scientists, and families who applied for the privilege of living in the future. The rent is subsidized, the homes are beautiful, and the technology is seamless. But in Woven City, if you aren't paying for the product, you are the product. Residents sign strict non-disclosure agreements. They agree to be monitored by thousands of sensors that track their health, their movements, and even their trash habits, all to feed the living laboratory. Woven City is a miracle of engineering. It proves we can build a world without pollution and without waste. But it asks a question we might not be ready to answer. Are you willing to trade your privacy for perfection? Because in Woven City, the walls have eyes, and the sovereign is always watching. Thanks for watching Future Files. Subscribe if you want to see the future before it happens to you.